Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. How are you? It's so good to have you back. I am so excited to have all of you guys here. Welcome back to another pick a card. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are feeling fantastic. And I do want to go ahead and say thank you so much to all of you who have donated to the channel. Thank you so much to all of you who have taken the time to like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much to all of you who have taken the time to be incredibly generous. And all of you who bring a lot of your positive energy to the table. I am so grateful. And I just want to thank everyone. You know, you guys have been such an incredible support system. And you guys have offered me so much comfort by just being here. And I also hope that this is a channel where you guys can find comfort as well. And we are all on a journey of ascension. And we are all on a journey of self-enlightenment. So wherever you are on your journey, I really hope that you are finding a beautiful space for yourself, okay? And I hope that everything is coming together for you. I really hope that you're finding your way. So for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, my loves. I am a psychic medium. I do read tarot intuitively. I start with a channeled message and then I move on to the description of the cards. I am clairvoyant. I am clairaudient. I am a medium. And I do offer mediumship-based readings, you guys. All that information is priced down below. I also, I'm withholding from video requests right now. I'm only doing emailed versions, but I'm really excited to do so. So with that being said, let's just, wow, we are in our moments. We are in our light. We are in a great space and I can feel it. I did want to go ahead and do a, I wanted to go ahead and do a pick a card based off of what is your learning experience in love. So we're going to talk about South Node. This is about your past life, your incarnation. And I'm specifically going to focus on your incarnated purpose in love. I know a lot of us often find ourselves wondering, well, what is that? What are we focusing on? Why am I in a loop or a cycle of loving the same kind of person over and over? So this is exactly what it's going to be. It's going to show you and illuminate a lot of your karmic cycles. And it's going to expose a lot of your learned experiences of why. So with that being said, I'm super excited to bring this one to you. It is a completely different version. If you are new, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know my videos are uploaded. Also, you guys, I just want to say thank you again for being so generous, so loving. I do have my donation links below. I have my Cash App, I have my Indie Deck wishlist, and I have my Amazon wishlist as well. So please take a look if you guys are feeling extra generous. So let's go ahead and get the decks up, and please join me on my Instagram, you guys. I do have a Reiki healing giveaway. I want you guys to be a part of it. I also have a complimentary healing session, and I'm also doing, I do those via story, okay? And I'm also doing a lot of intuitive painting, so really focusing on energy clearing, if that is your thing. So let's look at what it is that you're learning in love, and let's look at the future in love for you, okay? So we're going to do an all-in-one, really focusing on the South Node, lessons, moving up towards your current incarnation. We do have the first pile, which is the Moonchild Tarot. The second, which is your She-Wolf Tarot, which I love. The third, in this little white bag, this is the Lumina Tarot. So think about your past life and choose intuitively and see what comes up for you. If you guys need more time, please pause the video. So let's go ahead and see what kind of incarnation you guys have had, okay? We are going to go ahead and use the Black Moon Astrology card, which I love. These oracle cards are amazing. I'm learning astrology as I go. So, shall we? Okay, pile 1. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in pile 1. Let's talk about your past life incarnation. Okay, a lot of you guys, there's a lot of light. Okay, in matters of love of your incarnation, there's a lot of light and a lot of standing out. A lot of you guys really stood out, okay? Some of you guys were practitioners. I am getting definitely you were working in the craft. A lot of you guys worked in the field of leadership, okay? And something about you really stood out. There is a presence here for you. I am having a vision here of light around your aura. So there's a lot of light happening for you. So we have Virgo. Some of you guys were a Virgo, your most recent incarnation. I analyzed. So in matters of love, a lot of you are really seeing a different part of yourself. Okay, so this is about, you know, I am getting a lot of angelic energy. So there's a lot of light coming from your aura. So this is like a lot of you guys really had purity. Okay, there's this virtue about the way maybe you were perceived in this most recent life. I am having a vision of sailors. So a lot of you guys lived during a time in this incarnation where sailors were a thing. There were a lot of like Navy SEALs. I'm getting like a lot of Navy activity here, or soldiers, or something about movement around boats. Okay, I am getting boats as well, travel, ships, that sort of thing. So a lot of you guys were women and feminine. Okay, definitely a Virgo presence here. So being very analytical and being someone who had a lot of prestige. Something about you was very virtuous or pure. Okay, something about you here with the colors. It's like you always discovered people's deepest emotions. And you see how she only has one wing? So there was one part of you that was incredibly angelic, and maybe a part of you that was human. So you really brought a lot to the table, okay? A lot of you guys were very analytical, but I am getting you, you definitely loved to seek answers, and you were a researcher. A lot of this is about a lot of you in your most recent incarnation. You were very curious about people, and you were very focused on activity in terms of school, in terms of seeking or researching things. And love for you seems as if it was something that you looked at. Like maybe there was a lot of idealization, or you really enjoyed the thought of love, but you didn't want to pursue it. Okay? So tell me about your most recent incarnation in love. Let's see, your most recent incarnation in love. So we do have Libra, I balance in reverse. So I do feel a lot of you guys definitely had a partner in this most recent life that was incredibly imbalanced. In your past incarnation, my loves, you guys had a Libra who was incredibly manipulative. This person was very imbalanced. So here you stood as virtue, and your partner in this most recent incarnation did not have a virtuous stance. This person was very manipulative, and I am getting gambling. So a lot of you guys learned how to bring peace to your beloveds, because you are half angel, half human. A lot of you guys in this most recent incarnation, you allowed your partner, your husband, I do feel a lot of you guys were married to a Libra. This person was incredibly abusive, okay? They used a lot of their trickery, a lot of mind to trick you and to manipulate you. And this person also had an issue with monogamy. However, there's something about the way you married. My spirit guides are saying something about the way you married Something about the way you brought in light. Something about the way, you really brought in, it's like you brought in an enormous wave of fortune, okay? Listen, my loves, this person in your last incarnation, they married you for wealth, or they married you for fortune. A lot of you guys just bring in a lot of money. Naturally, your aura is very beautiful. You're very light. You activate a lot of, it's like you guys know how to create alchemy, right? Something out of nothing. You mix and you pour, and you really create something big here. Tell me about your previous incarnation here. Let's see. Tell me about your previous incarnation. So we do have the air element in reverse in love. So there was a lot of deception around you. Your husband in this past incarnation, your South Node, is all about standing in your power. And it's all about justice in terms of communication and love. Some of you guys will notice a trigger around lying, okay? Or maybe you feel you cannot handle certain things when it comes to lying or manipulative behavior, or even people who don't know how to communicate. This might be a trigger for you in a relationship, because in your most recent incarnation, there was abuse around words or around communication. Maybe this person left, or they isolated for a really long time. An imbalanced Libra is usually verbally a little bit tough or abusive. So, wow. A lot of you guys always had everyone at your feet. So you're very beautiful. A lot of Venetian energy. I am getting a lot of energy around. So we have third house here. So messages. Okay, this is how we learn. So a lot of you guys took what you learned from your partner. Okay, a lot of you guys took what you learned from your partner and you made it into something beautiful. So this was a time or an era where, you did not necessarily believe in maybe separation. You did not want to separate. You really did not want to, it's like a lot of you guys maybe did not believe in divorce. So this was something that kept you going. But I am getting a lot of you guys needed to find a direction with your relationship. More specifically because a big part of this was it's like you're putting the pieces back into the puzzle. You're really making sense of your life in this most recent incarnation. And your husband or your wife, it doesn't matter, they really helped you align with this version of yourself, okay? And third house is also about learning styles. So for myself, I'm a very visual learner, and I have to I guess I would say I'm tactile. So I rewrite things, I work it out until I really kind of consume it. You guys are the same way. So something about this relationship really ascended the process of education and learning for you. Maybe this is back in a time where it was very oppressive, and maybe there's a minimal amount of learning for you, and you were able to learn above and beyond through this connection. So let's see what's your incarnation, your incarnated purpose in love. This is really powerful, you guys. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow, this is some powerful energy. Jupiter. In matters of love, in this incarnation, Jupiter is the thing. Everything in love until you meet your long-term partnership is going to be about learning, okay? It's going to be about learned experiences. It's going to be about learning and growing spiritually, because listen, the ninth house is all about travel, and it's all about higher consciousness and wisdom, okay? So this incarnation in matters of love really revolves around the moon. So the moon is very reflective. The moon is very luminary. It illuminates a lot of our shadow. Whenever there is a Scorpio full moon, I lose it. There's a lot of influence around my own emotions. There's a lot of emotional, it's like there's a resurfacing of a lot of pain. So the full moon does just that. There's an activation here of feeling your pain. A lot of you guys, with the moon in this incarnation, you're learning how to be more feminine, or you're learning how to step into your power by accepting your femininity or your mystery. Some of you do not feel comfortable being very open in love. And this is exactly what this is doing. It's really, it's the moon in this incarnation in love is a movement of healing any kind of wounds around mother, any kind of disruption around your senses, around your emotions, your femininity. Okay, this is usually seen around some PTSD around men. If there has been, trigger warning you guys, if there has been any abuse, there's a preference in your masculinity out of safety, out of wanting to be safe, okay? So, in this incarnation, we do have this beautiful essence of the moon, of Venus, Cancer, this elegance of learning from a lot of your own emotional trauma. You guys have incarnated with a lot of pain, okay, around mother. So receiving love isn't easy for you. Something about the reciprocity in love is not easy for you, okay? So allowing yourself duality and really learning from your partner. A lot of you guys have a twin flame. You have incarnated with a twin flame and really fabulous soulmates. Okay. Tell me about your incarnation in love. Some of you guys are something about always moving forward. I'm also getting a lot of karmic cycles. A lot of you guys tend to date people who need you. A lot of you guys tend to date people who are very active in terms of their own healing process as well. Some of you guys date like your exact mirror. Like there's someone here mirroring something and you guys end up dating this person. So let's see what else. What is your incarnation here? Purpose in love. I am having a vision of ancestors as well. A lot of you guys are clearing a lot of the ancestors. You're clearing a lot of the negativity around your family, okay? So, we do have the Chariot. Listen, a lot of you guys are becoming more confident. It doesn't matter what gender, but there's something about the way your movement in life will flow. You guys, again, I feel due to circumstances in your last incarnation, you guys did not, it's like you did not move in life, but you were able to learn from what you had. In this incarnation, a lot of you guys are moving forward. You're really making something out of this, okay? The Chariot is about movement upwards. So a lot of you are going to end up marrying someone who has a lot of wealth, a lot of power, a lot of status, okay? So this is going to be huge for you. A lot of you guys are going to end up with someone who's going to move you up in life. The Chariot is also about confidence in your incarnated purpose in love. Some of you guys, again, as a Virgo in your most recent life, you did not have the confidence, and now you will, okay? So there's going to be a lot of, there's going to be a huge push forward. So here we have Four of Swords as your incarnated purpose in love. Okay, so the incarnated purpose in love for a lot of you, I am getting there's a lot of, there's going to be a lot of reflection in between relationships. I am getting, my spirit guides are showing me the number 2. You're going to have two, very big soulmates in your life. And these two soulmates are going to teach you a lot about your confidence, a lot about your esteem, a lot about your movement in life and how you're moving and how fast you're going. A lot of you guys with this Four of Swords, this is about waiting for the right person. Some of you guys really believe in celibacy, or you're really big on waiting for the right person or the right love, okay? So what's your incarnated purpose in love? I am getting a lot of I'm having a vision here of putting in the pieces. So missing pieces like a puzzle. This for me is about recognizing how to love yourself in the process of everything, okay? So what's your incarnated purpose? The Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is a very, very, it reminds me of a very trauma-based kind of energy where we're working through it. It's like we're resilient warriors. This is something that's very attached to your past life, you guys. In this incarnation, someone who lies to you or betrays you, you cannot give this person a second chance. It's almost impossible, because this is what it is. This is what your incarnated feelings are in love. You want to trust. If there is no trust, a lot of you guys will not give your hearts. This is about trusting the elements and the energy around you. Oh my God, this is beautiful. So what is your incarnated purpose in love? Every relationship is going to teach you more and more about yourself, okay? Every relationship is going to really take it to another level. And I am getting a lot of energy around feeling very in tune with the divine. So this is about your high priestess movement, which is why I saw a lot of silent energy. There's a lot of silence here, but silence isn't bad. Silence is also about reflection. This is about the divine feminine in my eyes, a very reflective state of living in love. So you like to observe your partners. You're very intuitive. There's a lot of Piscean energy here. You like to really absorb your partners, like that song, Bloodline. I think I've gotten you in my bloodstream, bloodstream or something like that. What's that? Who is that, you guys? I think I've gotten you in my bloodstream, something like that. It's a good song. So what's your future in love if you can work through your incarnation here? Listen, a lot of you guys, it's almost like there's an avoidance here in love. The minute you guys try, it's almost like you guys take a step back, or you do a lot of pausing. There's a lack of dating here. I would say a lack of dating in order to bring in more solitude and more reflection around the spiritual. Okay, so what's the outcome in love for you? Let's see, what's the future in love? So the future in love, the Three of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are going to end up with someone who you can work with. A lot of you guys are going to end up with someone who you're going to collaborate with, who you're going to have a great business partnership with. And I am getting a lot of energy around building, okay? I'm getting someone who's going to have a business, and so are you. In the future, you guys may meet at work or network at work, something around work. So what's your future in love in this incarnation? This is going to help both of you guys clear your karma, because one of the things you are trying to clear, my loves, is your codependency, or the need to depend on someone. You really, listen, my loves, you definitely crave a lot of independence. And this is what you're going to love about your partner, that you guys are working on something together. So what's the outcome here? Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles in love. Both of you guys are going to invest in your relationship constantly. It's almost like you make big money and then you're going to bring it to the bank. Okay, I am getting a joint account for both of you, or trust. There's going to be a lot of trust with finances. Both of you guys are going to trust each other, and it's almost like, when you bring in the paycheck, you won't think twice about putting it in the bank together, okay? This is something that the feminine here, you're going to invest on things, work endeavors that really bring you a lot of joy. And what you love about this incarnation and your partner, your future partner, is the fact that your person allows you to be comfortable with who you are. Their thing is work ethic. So the fact that you guys are incredibly hardworking, this is what's going to keep both of you happy together. This person likes to invest. In this incarnation, you're going to meet someone who's a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or they have Earth in their chart. This person likes, I am getting a Sagittarius, I'm getting a Leo, and I'm getting a Virgo. So this is someone who's going to invest in all your dreams because they see it for you. Yeah, so they won't hesitate. So what about this incarnation here? There's going to be a lot of moments of solitude. A lot of you guys are going to want to spend time alone with the Hermit card. You're really feeling a deep reflection in this incarnation. One of the things that you did not get to do in your most recent life is have your own life. So in this incarnation, you're going to make it a purpose to be on your own. You want to spend time alone. This is how you regenerate and how you recharge. So 6 of Cups, you're going to have so much love. Both of you guys are going to help heal a past life connection. I am getting this was like a star-crossed lovers, that, you know, your person can be with you, you can be with them. And then this incarnation, you guys are going to be together and you guys are going to make it work, okay? So what is your advice here for North Node? So we know your South Node, but what is your North Node in love? Okay, let's see. What is your North Node in love? We do have the Knight of Pentacles. Your advice is to move slow but invest wisely. This is about an investment that you're going to be proud of. What is your advice in love for this North Node? Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. Your advice is to be more open with your communication. A lot of the time what happens is when we are very much in love or we're very into the feeling of things, we try not to talk about it, or we try not to talk about certain topics because we're afraid of sobering the experience. A lot of us are really in love with the feeling, the high of love, okay? So what's happening here is the advice is to be more clear and communicative in love, okay? So this is really where it comes from. So wow, that's powerful. I do feel a lot of you guys are going to meet your next soulmate the 11th. Something about the 11th. I am getting September 11th for some of you, okay? For others, I feel this is June. This is someone who you're going to work through a lot of your incarnation with, okay? So let me see here. Pile 2. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Okay, let's talk about your incarnation, your previous incarnation. Okay, I'm having a vision of horses, okay? Fast, speed, agility. Listen, a lot of you guys lived, it almost feels like a medieval time, like a time where horses were a thing. They were used for travel. So I am getting a lot of prestige. Wow, a lot of power here. I'm getting a lot of royalty. Some of you guys definitely had a very royal background. So your ancestors come from wealth and power and status, and so do you. So let's go ahead and see. What is your previous incarnation in love? We have 6th house in reverse, routine. Okay, so flexibility. My spirit guides are saying a lack of flexibility, a lack of light. There was a lack of joy in your life. A lot of you guys were surrounded by people who tried to restrict you. So there was a lot of control. So there was a lot of sit right, don't do this, don't date this person because there isn't, you know, a legacy, or, you know, there was a lot of nitpicking in your love life. So for me, the 6th house is all about your hobbies, your health, but also your heart, the things that you love to do from your heart. But in this case, my loves, I would like to kind of check it out from the book, because I never check it out from the book. So we do have an energy here. I'm getting a lot of Saturn. You were very restricted in your most recent life, you guys. Ugh. I know, this is intense. Routine in reverse. You guys are really forced to live a specific lifestyle. Here we go. The body is a sacred garment. Okay. You must change your usual way of looking at things. So this was in reverse. This house reminds us of what we should do to maintain good health. And in this diet figures in anything that comes under the alternative lifestyle, responsibility, duty, exactly. So a lot of you guys were restricted. So as my spirit guides are showing me, there was movement that was restricted, because I am having a vision of the horse here. There was a lot of movement or a lot of things in your life that were restricted. And so I do feel a lot of you, there was frustration, there was wealth, but there was a lack of feeling free in love. Some of you guys were not able to choose your partners, okay? It was almost as if you had a father who was very controlling, who aligned you with specific partnerships. Okay, tell me about your past life in love, pile 2. So we have lunar eclipse, change, and then we have friends. Yeah, a lot of you guys, your natural aesthetic in love, your natural vibe in love was very much about being a friend before you were anything else. And it's almost like there was a need to, some of you guys, listen, you come from family, like lineages that there's a lot of magical influences, or there's a focus on a circle of magic, or rituals. Rituals are big in your lineage. And I feel a lot of you guys, as the feminine, there was some kind of ritual here. Okay, maybe there was a ritual around your next generation and around who you are becoming. And I do feel this reminds me of, it's almost like you were a deity in this past life. You were someone who, there's some kind of ritual around your soul tie in love that was going to bring generational abundance. This is something that your family did traditionally, something to raise the energy or raise the lineage. This is what they did. So a lot of you kind of mimicked Ishtar or Inanna, okay? So there was something very sensual about you in this past life, something very sexual. There's a lot of sexual energy that was used in this ritual to enhance. It was like you were a vessel for your generation, okay? So I don't know how else to explain it, but you were like a vessel for your lineage, okay? So through you, there is going to be an uplift of wealth through your marriage or your marriages, okay? And this was the issue. A lot of you guys in love, okay, also, I feel like a lot of you guys had a lot of power over the men or the women that you loved. You guys definitely had a lot of power over them. So you were never able to fall in love from a place of heart, because it was always about power and control for you. This is definitely like a Lilith vibe, or an Inanna vibe. We do have the 11th house as friends. So you were not able to be friends with your partners. Everything was based around ritual and trance. This was about kind of like, I'm getting like a very, very traditional Templar or a temple. You enter the sacred sites. And there's like a ritual or a trance invitation for something. So everything about love for you was about a very structured way of living. It was more about magic, more about raising wealth and lineage than anything else. And it wasn't about a rearranged marriage. What is that called? An arranged marriage? No, this was very old school, you guys, where there was a lot of trance involved, and where women were used as vessels, is what my spirit guides are showing me. I don't know what time frame that was, but kind of like brothels, time like that. But this was more about your family felt you had a purpose. So you guys have a strong lineage in black magic for sure. And the women in your lineage know how to trance. Like they know how to maybe put men in a trance or something like that, or put people in a trance. Sacred sites. My spirit guides are saying sacred sites. Okay. Yep. So here we go. Your south node, life's death. Life's death. Oh my gosh. Okay. The debt. Okay. The debt we are paying off. Listen. A lot of you guys are clearing a lot of your past life karma. This was more about like sexual, I would say these were sexual rituals to enhance wealth in your life. So your previous incarnation, you did not love from a place of truth. You were not able to love from a place of compassion. You only loved from a place of purpose. What is this relationship going to do for me? Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. So let's go ahead and see what else. Okay, So let's talk about your past life, incarnation, and love. One card. Listen, you guys have some curses in your lineage, okay, specifically with the feminine, because of the kind of rituals that you guys did or performed in your past life. So in this incarnation, you'll almost feel as if, it almost feels like your partner, when you guys are in love, your partner loses it, or they tend to kind of, it's like you awaken a lot of their shadow work, okay? So this is something that you'll notice. So, wow, look at this. This incarnation in love is about the Magician in reverse. A lot of you guys, I'll tell you this, you have the power to trance, to love, to pull in anybody you want, okay? This whole energy, you guys, is so powerful. And it's powerful because you guys have the power to weave anybody into your web, but you get a choice between duality, between good and bad. But what I love about this energy, you guys are like a walking amulet. You guys are like a walking, gift of, you guys are like a walking amulet of a gift of, of sacredness. But I just have to tell you something. The Magician in reverse in this incarnation really talks about manifestation. Okay, some of you guys, if you try magic, you have to be very careful around the magic that you're doing, because you can easily manifest against yourself because of your incarnated situation here. This is about your karma, you guys. If you guys have karma around, if you guys have a lot of karma around magic, you have to be careful, okay? So this incarnation, a lot of you guys may not feel good about showing off. You're very conservative. Maybe there's something around sex. Maybe you don't feel comfortable, really engaging in physical. Maybe there's something around trauma as well. But overall, there's a fear of really manifesting from a place of confidence, because this is what you were good at. But something about this really turned bad, okay? A lot of you guys, in your most recent incarnation, there was a lot of turning your beloveds into slaves. And this was a very dark past for you. And because of this, you're carrying a lot of the karma, okay? In this incarnation, the Magician in reverse talks about blocked magic. So you may not always be able to have the partner that you want, or there's something about star-crossed lovers, until you learn through your shadow work, okay? You have to learn about your shadow before you get what you want. So, pile 2, what's your incarnated purpose in love? Yes. Clarity. Clarity of mind. Clarity of purpose. So we do have the Ace of Swords here. Becoming more honest in your relationship. Some of you guys have a natural tendency to hide things, to lie, or there's like a natural tendency to want to, maybe there's an energy here of wanting to escape the truth. And a lot of you guys, I am seeing in love, there's a desire here in this incarnation. It's like you need the truth. Some of you do not do well with betrayal is what I'm getting, okay? So let's go ahead and see. What is your incarnated purpose in love? You need the truth in order to feel good about yourself, okay? So let's go ahead and see. What is your incarnation, your current incarnation? So we do have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of spark here. There's a spark, okay, around truth and communication, and also about money. So this is very linked up to your past. Very linked up to your past life as well. Because here we have the Ace of Pentacles. You want to grow with the people that you're with, okay? You want to grow from a place of stability. A lot of you were not able, it's like you're not able to grow with the people that you fell in love with. I don't even feel like this was really about falling in love. This was in your past life. You guys are Scorpios or something very dark. You're very focused on power. In this life, you're focused on the fruition, on growing with your person. Okay, so for you, you look at things very clear. Am I going to grow with this person? Do we have a legacy, or is there long-term love or potential? Okay, so let's see. What about your future in love? So what is your incarnated purpose in love? One more. There's a lot here. Wow. Some of you guys tend to avoid long-term connections out of fear of being stuck. So this is saying a lot of you, your incarnated purpose is to become more lenient on rules. You guys have rules. Specifically, I am getting a Gemini here. Some of you guys are Libra, Leo, Sag. Okay, so what about your future in love? Wow, this is powerful. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so listen. Your future in love. The person you're going to end up with, a lot of you guys are going to want to give up on this person because there's a lot of turbulence. I would say turbulence in regards to their mind. Maybe there's a lot of PTSD with them, and they do stuff that really triggers you. Something they manipulate with their mind, okay? This person, there's a lot of mind games here. I am getting a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm also getting a Scorpio. I'm also getting a Virgo. They do this, or I'm getting a Capricorn. They do this because they fear losing you. So this person's biggest challenge in life is to use their mind for something positive. And I'll tell you why. It's not that they're not honest with you. It is that when they feel they're going to lose you, they start acting up, or they start doing things mentally that is not in alignment with your relationship. And the reason why you know they're going to be your person, your long-term person in this incarnation, is because it will no longer be about power. It will no longer be about raising the lineage in a specific way. A lot of you guys in this incarnation, you're breaking free from a lot of maybe diabolic, rituals that your lineage has kind of gone through, or you're breaking free from a lot of, using power at your will. And the way you're going to do this is by falling in love with someone who's really going to challenge you. You guys never had the patience, and now you're going to have the patience with the Knight of Pentacles. You're going to really work hard towards creating a very sacred environment, okay? This is not about not having power, but a lot of you guys are going to notice this person is going to push you mentally. Not in a bad way. It's just they challenge you. They challenge you, okay? And the way they challenge you is they want to communicate the problems, but they also have a dark side to them where they use it. It's like they use your words to disconnect, and then they walk away, and then there's a lot of ghosting. But something about this person will always make you want to stay. Both of you guys will have an animal. One person here has a cat. The other person will own a cow, or there's something about a wish about owning a cow. The other person, I'm getting animals. There's a lot of animals here, like a love for animals. One person here, I don't know why I'm having a vision of a goat. Maybe they have a dog that's like a goat, or they own a goat, they own land. Let's see here. There's something very beautiful about this connection. I am getting someone who will, it's like you don't give up on this person no matter what. There's something about them. You just never give up. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here as well. Let's see. What about your future love? Wow, a lot of you guys are dark priestesses. Very powerful. Two of Swords. Okay. So this person in your future, I do feel there's going to be a lot of them wanting to help you heal, or they're going to focus on bringing, it's like they will not let you get away with BSing them or BSing what needs to be seen. This person is a truth seeker, okay? So a lot of you are really good at overpowering your partners. You know how to bring them into a trance. There's a lot of lust here, a lot of beauty. And this person will not allow you to do that. They know how to block witchery is what I'm getting. Or your ancestors. Your ancestors, listen. Your ancestors, they are incredibly powerful people, especially the women in your lineage. So when they want, they can definitely move into the state of trance. If you ask them to, right? So, but the thing about that is this person does not fall for that. They do not fall for the trance because of their ancestors. They know how to block this specific, they know how to block your ancestors' magic. It's not a bad thing. They're not mad. It's just, it's the ways. Like all our ancestors have a specific way. And this is something that's going to frustrate you because a lot of you know how to get away with things. This person wants to talk, okay? They might close their heart a little bit, but the one thing about them is they tend to withdraw when things get really hard. And they always come back more level-headed, okay? So they won't let it go too far. Something about communication, you guys. And they don't do well. It's like they would rather move through intuition than see something that isn't there, yeah? Wow. Okay, let's see what else. So this future incarnation in love, I'm also getting a lot of weaving and a lot of combining elements or cultures. I am getting both of you guys have different cultural backgrounds. We do have the Two of Wands. Both of you guys have different cultures. You're going to weave these two together. Different, you both of you have a strong lineage, but it's something about the way you're weaving it that's really going to enhance a lot of the wealth and the power between you and your ancestors and their ancestors. So with the Two of Wands, there's going to be a lot of discovery of more. How else can we grow? The feminine here, you are a seeker of wealth and power. This is how you are, and this is how the lineage is. But your person, they're more about seekers of land and how you can invest in land long term, okay? So here we have earth, and then the other person is more about fire and air, or fire and water. So both of you guys are going to combine this together to expand. There's going to be a lot of planning. So what's your current incarnation in love now? I do feel a love who is going to honor you. They're going to respect your background, okay, even if it's different. It's like a tradition to put necklaces on you. Something about putting necklaces on you or vice versa. There's a tradition about putting necklaces on. And this is something that both of you guys are really going to cherish, is specific ways of honoring your culture or your background, okay? So we do have the Ten of Pentacles. This is about a long-term legacy. This is not messing around. And this is because in your most recent incarnation, my loves, you guys did not love. There was no, I don't see a marriage here. I see a lot of power through your dating, instead of dating from the heart, it was like, how can we raise the power in the lineage, right? So this is beautiful. I do not see children unless you choose, but I see a lot of healing, the ancestors. And I see a lot of mystery. Both of you guys are always going to feel like, I don't really know who you are, and this is why you guys are going to love each other. The High Priestess is about a very high profile. You guys are both going to have a high profile job, and it's going to be very secretive. You guys both believe in privacy. You guys both believe in legacy, and you both believe in cherishing your relationship behind the scenes. Okay? Wow. That's going to be powerful. I am getting you guys are going to meet. This person is going to come into your life, or you guys are going to get married, I want to say in about either 2 months, 2 years. Okay, this could be a very slow developing connection. I am seeing someone who is a very slow mover in love. I am getting 2024, you guys, for your year of marriage. But I do, Spirit, when they're going to come into your life, around September through December. Okay, some of you it's September, some of you it's December. This person already knows who you are. I feel like they already know who you are. So this isn't going to come to a surprise. There's a lot of sexual energy right now. So I don't know if this person's holding back or they're really into you. So maybe you guys are going to have a friends with benefits thing first, and it's going to grow from there. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to pile 3. So your most recent incarnation in love. Let's see. Okay, a lot of you guys... Wow. A lot of you guys are single mothers. I am getting the Black Moon Lilith mystery. Okay. A lot of you guys were mothers in your most recent incarnation. You were a single mother. You're definitely a feminine. I am getting an energy around feeling betrayed around the person, the father of your child. Some of you guys, it doesn't matter what gender you are now. In your most recent incarnation, you had a past life as a feminine. This is about whenever there's a blockage with Lilith, there's some kind of resentment around motherhood, okay? So a lot of you guys, you did not get to experience love from a place of a clean slate. And this is because some of you guys ended up with someone who promised you the world and they never delivered, okay? So there was a lot of, let me do a little bit of cleansing, you guys. So there was a lot of negativity or even feelings of betrayal. Like I thought we were going to be more. Some of you guys are dealing with a married person and it just did not manifest the way you thought. Tell me about your most recent incarnation in love. We have Neptune, sacrifice. Listen, a lot of you guys, Neptune in reverse is a very volatile energy. Have you guys ever seen a Pisces lose it? I have, and it's scary. So I am getting an energy here of in your most recent life, a lot of you guys were dreamers, okay? It's not that you wanted motherhood. I have to just say it, okay? You did not want to be a mother. A lot of you guys were artists. You guys were definitely artistic. In this most recent incarnation with sacrifice in reverse, you did not want to sacrifice. For love, for children, for relationships, you didn't want to, but you did because you thought that this was going to work in your favor. You really loved this person. You really love this person that you were with, and I feel like it just did not work. So your most recent incarnation in love, a lot of you guys closed yourself off. My spirit guides are saying you kind of closed yourself off in love. Okay, yeah, exactly. It's like you felt this huge energy around a disappointment and you just disconnected, okay? I do feel there was someone in your life who constantly was in your life who loved you. This person never gave up on you. I am getting a Cancerian in a past life or a Taurus. Some of you may know this person as a soulmate in this incarnation. There was a lot of rejection around the feminine. A lot of you did not want to accept your femininity. There was almost like a hate around the feminine, okay? And because of this, your love life, a lot of you guys became writers. A lot of you guys focused on career, but you chose to... It's like there's one person who almost had your heart after your disappointment, and you disconnected after that. After that, you became a person of power. So tell me about your past incarnation here. Yeah, some of you guys completely blocked your heart. The Hanged Man in reverse. So a lot of you guys, there's two cards of sacrifice here, right? Of waiting. You came out of a situation where you felt like you were waiting for the one or the person that you wanted. And I am getting a lot of boats, you guys. I'm getting a lot of, class. You guys came from class. There was a lot of dressing up. There was a lot of signing paperwork. A lot of you guys had a lot of sophistication. So tell me about your past. The Hanged Man in reverse is about coming out of a standstill, seeing something from a different perspective. So this downfall or the situation in love that really broke your heart was really meant to ascend and help you rise, okay, and help you look at things from a different perspective. So we do have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So your most recent incarnation involves you stopped working on love. You just decided that love wasn't going to be your thing. And there was an energy here of not wanting to work towards something long term, or it felt like almost like you just stopped working on it. So this is incredible. A lot of you guys became pioneers. A lot of you guys became incredibly powerful through pioneering your own movement. Okay. A lot of you guys moved mountains with your energy. And it's like love. It's almost like men really, a lot of you guys, like I said, a lot of you were women in this incarnation. Men really respected you as their equal. It's almost like they saw you as a friend. But I think a big part of it, my loves, Pile 3, you did not let them get close. You didn't want anybody to get close to you. So you created the dynamic of respect or nothing at all, right? Like we're friends or nothing at all. So tell me about your love, your past life love. This is powerful. The Star. You guys had a twin, or you guys had one person that was definitely a twin flame or your person, and it just did not work. It was like the star-crossed lovers. Your karma, or the way the stars aligned for you in this incarnation, did not work. So because of this sadness, because of having a child, some of you guys, I am getting that, I hate to say it, you guys, I really hate to say it. You guys gave up your child for adoption, or you gave up your child to establish more power or to gain more prestige in your life. You wanted to be free. So this is something that you might feel resonates in terms of children. It might feel like an ache or a void. So let's see, in this incarnation, let's see what else. We do have the Hermit in love. So this is interesting because a lot of you guys are used to kind of doing things on your own in love. And in this incarnation, it's like you're a truth seeker. Abstinence might be a thing. You have very strong beliefs in love, okay? And you like to be alone. You like to understand people from a state of reflection and enlightenment. So tell me about your future in love, Pile 3. A lot of you guys, I do feel it's almost like you're a late bloomer in love, okay? Not because love isn't a thing, but it's because you guys have chosen a different path in love. It's like maybe you're not clear of what you want in love. So this is my pile that maybe you'll marry after 35, or, you'll find your one later when you really discover yourself. And a big part of this is a fear of vulnerability, okay? You're not clear about what it is that you want in love. So let's look at your future incarnation. In love, we do have the High Priestess. Oh my gosh, you guys have a lot. Your future in love, not your incarnation. You guys have a lot of magic as well. Pile 2 had this too. A lot of you guys really believe in a solitary movement. So maybe there's a lot of casual partnerships, or you'd rather be friends with your partners, or there's a fear of intimacy here, or touch, or physical energy around anyone, really. And you're not really clear. It's like you're not really clear around love. The High Priestess is about choosing a spiritual life instead of an actual physical attainment in love. So some of you guys might feel a little comfortable at a distance. Oh my gosh, you guys, a lot of you are like psychics, or you're choosing a path of a seer, you're really choosing a path of enlightenment versus the traditional methods in love. You guys are going to marry someone who travels a lot. It's like you need a distance. Definitely an Aquarius, definitely a Leo, a Capricorn, a Scorpio. So what's your future incarnation, excuse me, your future in love? We do have the Ace of Cups. I hate to say it, but your partner is going to love you a lot more than you love them. Not that, not because they don't love you, or not because you don't love them, but a lot of them, they're going to hold you in such high regard. You are this chalice to them, okay? But the only issue here around this chalice is the fact that they look up to you. It's almost like they feel like they can never have you. And this is what's causing problems, okay? So there is an energy. Give me a second, you guys. There is an energy here of gifting you this big, 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 big amount of love. This person is going to hold you in this high regard. There's going to be a lot of love here. This person, they have a very big business, or there's a lot of, they own companies. This person owns a lot of companies, or it's almost like they have a lot of businesses and they're managers. They manage people. This person has a very, very high position in life, like a CEO, or they're working their way to the top to leadership or management position. Tell me about your future in love, please. Sorry, you guys. Let me just... I'm getting a lot of fire sign here. You're dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. You're definitely dealing with an Aries or a Cancer. They have a team of people that they network with, or that they, it's like they call the shots, yeah? So tell me about your future in love. This person's constantly going to ask for time, you guys. Yeah, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Listen, they're going to constantly ask for time. I am getting that song, Give Me Time by Snow the Product. It's one of my favorite songs. A friend of mine sent it to me, and I love it. They're going to constantly ask for time. This is going to be the issue. Some of you guys have grown accustomed to being alone, and this is an incarnation, so you already feel comfortable on your own, and this person is going to be a little manipulative because they feel as if they can't get you to, you know, give time or to give love, so they're constantly reaching for you. I do feel they have a tendency to also block their heart. Like if you guys say something that doesn't sit well, or there's conflict, this person turns off their heart. They close it. Okay, what's your future love life going to be? I do feel this person's coming in August. They gamble, you guys. This person gambles a lot. They're really good at gambling, though. They make a lot of money. It's almost like people want to work for them naturally. Okay, they have this air about them that people just want to work for them all the time, and they don't know why, but it's like an air about their lineage, okay? They just know how to lead. This person might have an issue with alcoholism, though, you guys, so be aware. Okay, so when things go wrong, it's almost like you see this strength in this person, but when things go wrong with you guys, they overdrink, they overdo it. Okay, future in love. And the biggest issue between both of you is a lot of you guys like to do everything alone, and this person wants to be a part of your life. This is why I feel marriage may not be a thing here, okay? It could be, but something about tradition isn't going to be here. So, future in love, pile 3, 6 of Pentacles. It's a lot of equality, you guys. There's a lot of reciprocity, but a lot of equality. Like, the feminine here, you definitely want a relationship where you can be on your own, too. So, you might want to have a very balanced connection. Okay, there's a lot of giving to each other. Both of you guys give so much to each other and your community. My spirit guides are telling me one person here really loves the other. It's like one person here really believes in giving to the other, but the other person believes in giving to humanity instead of just within the relationship. So both of you guys are going to have a difference in beliefs. So let's go ahead and see here. What about your future relationship or your future love in this incarnation? This is about learning how to merge yourself. Some of you guys have some PTSD around intimacy, specifically sexual. So the only way to really heal this, the only way to really come about this and to really merge and heal your past life is to allow yourself to feel your body. Something about the disconnection of your body. You guys don't like to feel your body because of what you've been through. So in this way, you guys are definitely going to have to learn how to be more passionate, or I wouldn't say more passionate, but there's a fear of getting too deep in love through sex. So you guys have maybe a blockage around that. It's about control. This isn't about because you guys can't have it. You guys are probably going to be incredible partners, but there's something about the way you want to control. So your future in love, we do have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be okay with this person coming and going. You're like, I don't care what you do. You know, this is the biggest issue for your partner, is the casualness. This person, I feel like they don't mind too much, but there's something about this. They really want like a traditional, relationship, or they want like a traditional connection, yeah? So the future in love, yep. Some of you guys are going to have a choice between a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but they're both in reverse, you guys. And then we have a Leo, Sag, Aries. Listen, both of them are a little bit stubborn. They all have issues here. You guys have this energy, this air. You attract masculines who want to control you because of how you are. Some of you guys are going to end up writing a book based off your story, and the men in your life are going to help you do it. Others, I do feel they're going to help you with your business because they are involved with you so much, and they really just want a very grounded but validating relationship. And you're going to end up with masculines who love you, but the struggle is you're going to have either 2 marriages, you guys, or 2 situations. The challenge is that they become consumed with power, or they need to control you, because you guys cannot be controlled, okay? You guys are like, now you see me, now you don't, Pisces. This is how you are going to renew your contract in terms of your incarnation, okay? This is how a lot of you guys are going to renew yourselves in spirit. And I do feel you guys are going to choose. You're going to be at a moment where there's a long-term partnership. This person is going to ask to marry you. Some of you guys are going to choose against it. Others are going to go with it. But your biggest thing, I don't know why I'm getting a detachment for Pile 3. You're always going to want to be alone. Or you're going to want a very kind of a separated connection. But this is going to work for you, okay? I do feel one of your partners may have a daughter or a child. And, you know, I am getting a love for humanity. You guys just love people. It doesn't mean you're non-monogamous. It just means you love people. So monogamy is a thing for you. This is your quest to find out what is it that you really feel that needs to change in your life. Okay, my loves, I love you.